this is Terry from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and I'm here today to finally get to the long promised 3-needle crochet bind off for your Hexapuffs. Now, reading through the directions on this, it is a little confusing, and I see why a lot of people have trouble with it, and I may not be interpreting it completely correctly, but this is what seems to work for me. So get Monica, so we finished knitting our Hexapuff here, so if Monica can zoom in on that. Now this is a little bit of a small one. It's not the full complement of stitches. So if anybody's trying to make it from this is not going to be the right number of stitches. Okay, so I finished knitting. My needle last yarn is over here, and I'm going to just turn. Here we go. Now, the way the instructions are written is she says to use a crochet hook. So I'll show you first with a crochet hook. But this is also very doable as an ordinary 3-needle knitted bind off through the back loop, if that makes any sense to knitters. So let's see if I can get it here. So basically you take your crochet hook and go into the back loop as if on the front stitch, the first stitch on the front needle. So just like you were going to knit into it. And then keeping in mind that the side of the stitches on the back needle that's facing us is the purl side, and so we're going to grab the back loop as if we were knitting it normally, or purling through the back loop, in other words, so that our hook goes behind. Then we're going to slip them both off of the needle. I think she gives a little different sequence, but I find this is simplest. And then we're going to yarn over and just pull through. Through. So there I've bound off one set of stitches, so I'll do that again. So in to the back of the loop on the front needle as if to knit in the back loop, then into the back of the loop on the other one, which is actually the side of the stitch facing you, so as if like I was going to regularly knit that. I'll go ahead and yarn over here, pull through, and then drop them off. That's how she's got it worded. I think that's a little simpler. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we have 2 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through again. So it's sort of like a single crochet bind off. So let me do it again, and I'm going to tension this time as if I was crocheting. So into the back of the loop on the first stitch on the front needle as if to knit through the back loop, into the back loop onto the first stitch on the back needle as if I was going to knit it normally, yarn over and pull through both of those, slide them off the hook or off the needles. I have 2 stitches on my hook, yarn over and pull through just like a single crochet. Now, like I said, it is possible to do this as if it was knitted. And if I'm hopefully keeping my hands in the frame here. So I've got a knitting needle, so I'm going to go into the back loop as if I'm going to knit into the front loop. And if I'm knitting English style, I'm just going to wrap and pull through. So I have 2 stitches on my needle. Am I bouncing up and down too much, Monica? Sorry. Okay. And then I'm just going to bind off by passing the first stitch over the second stitch, if that makes any sense. So I'll do that again. I'm going to go into the back of the loop as if I'm knitting into the back loop, and then go into the back loop on the needle on the back as if I was going to knit it, yarn around, bring them off. So I have 2 and then just bind it off. Knitters might find it simpler to do it this way if you're not familiar with holding a crochet hook. And you can see it's making just an absolutely identical bind off. So you can do it with a crochet hook or a knitting needle, whichever is easiest for you. And let me do one more. I'll do this one continental style. So through the back loop as if to knit through the back loop as if to regularly knit, yarn over, drop the stitches off, and pass one stitch over the other. And I think that should work for you just as well as the crochet hook or the knitting needle. So that's how you do the 3-needle crochet bind off for the Hexapuffs. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call or contact us, send us an email, and we can try to clarify it more. So this is Terry from Jimmy Bean's Wool. Thanks for watching.
Thunder rumbles on this American summer night.